Donald Trump's election as President of the United States has reignited debates surrounding U.S. Forces Korea (USFK). Throughout his campaign, Trump advocated for USFK's withdrawal and demanded increased financial contributions from South Korea to support their presence. Today, we take a closer look at the current state and future of USFK. Why are U.S. Forces Korea in Korea? U.S. Forces Korea USFK refers to the American military presence in South Korea, established after the Korean War and continuing to this day. Tasked with defending South Korea from North Korean threats, USFK also plays a key role in countering the influence of regional powers like China and Russia. During the Korean War, South Korea faced the threat of being overrun by North Korea before our forces could arrive, as the United States was geographically distant. This led to the stationing of U.S. troops in South Korea. Currently, approximately 28,500 U.S. troops are stationed in the country. Furthermore, after the Korean War, South Korea signed the Mutual Defense Treaty with the United States in 1905. This treaty forged a military alliance between the U.S. and South Korea, ensuring American military support in the event of an attack. The continued presence of U.S. troops in South Korea remains a key pillar of this agreement. The stability of U.S. forces. Korea shaken under Trump. The dynamic changed under Donald Trump's presidency as his America First agenda prioritized U.S. interests. In 2019, Trump proposed withdrawing U.S. Forces Korea and demanded South Korea increase its defense cost contributions by fivefold. Defense cost sharing refers to South Korea covering part of the expenses the U.S. incurs for stationing its military in the country, while South Korea engaged in negotiations with the U.S. over these costs. Trump refused to approve the agreements. South Korea's strategy against Trump's policies. Foreign policy and security experts argue that in response to Trump's threats to withdraw U.S. Forces Korea, South Korea should explore alternatives such as pursuing independent nuclear armament or renegotiating the Korea-U.S. nuclear agreement. The idea isn't to deploy nuclear weapons, but to conditionally retain them by offering to dismantle them, only if North Korea abandons its own nuclear weapons. This strategy is anticipated to gain support even from Trump's aides. The Korea-U.S. nuclear agreement, signed in 1956, outlines mutual cooperation between the two countries for the peaceful use of nuclear energy, including nuclear fuel research, reactor construction, and uranium enrichment. Under the Korea-U.S. nuclear agreement, South Korea is prohibited from independently reprocessing its spent nuclear fuel, which totals nearly 700 tons each year. In contrast, Japan renegotiated its nuclear deal with the U.S. in 1909, 988 gaining access to its own nuclear technology capabilities.